Kempire is brought to you by...
Happy 2025. It's a new year and it's a new era for the Kempire podcast. Make sure you subscribe today and make sure that you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And shout out to those of you that have left glowing reviews and maybe not so glowing reviews. That's okay too. Thank you so much for the support and sharing our new podcast and everything that's to come. We don't just recap all the things that you've seen already on our YouTube channel. You also get special exclusive episodes and sometimes additional thoughts to the live recaps that we had on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe today and make sure you give us a 5-star review. Thank you in advance.
You're listening to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network.
Look, hold on. I gotta prepare for this, guys. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. No. I had to clear the energy of this room because I called this woman the Palo Santo. So let me light some real Palo Santo and not Palo Santo from Temu.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
Not on our platform. Let me ground. Let me clear the space. I'm sorry. No, this is the good Palo Santo, the real stuff. OMG, look. I got my crystals. I can't. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more, okay? We have a lot to get into. Bravo released the Married to Medicine mid-season trailer. They also released the trailer for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. I wanted to talk about some other stuff, but I can't. I'll be back live later today to talk about dating, so make sure you're following and subscribed and you have your notifications on. Every few minutes, I'm going to have to light the Palo Santo, okay? The last thing, look, as a Taurus, the last thing that the worst thing you could ever do to me is lie to my face, okay? The last thing, because look, housewives, I tell you this all the time, they try to make friends with content creators and bloggers and things like that to spin narratives, okay? And I've had people try to do that with me before. And sometimes I'll play along, and sometimes I'm just like, no, I'm not interested. Okay? But this one especially hurts because this just happened. Okay? This just happened. And girl, you're going to learn that I'm going to choose Team Kempire over anything and anyone every day. And this is why we're Team Us. This is why we don't blindly follow anyone. We could like you today and call you out tomorrow. That's how I am with my real friends. Chelsea said, who lied? I'm going to tell you in a second. Well, in a few minutes. So before we get to the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, where they released some of the snippets, we also got to see that Karen Huger does make an appearance at the reunion. We could see the ladies do look beautiful. Gorgeous gowns. Not a truth teller in sight.
Lies! The lie!
Not a true teller in sight. This is our second live today. You may have missed it earlier today. We had breaking news that Melody Cherie Rogers has officially left Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you missed it, we had a lot of tea that was spilled in that live. A lot of you guys were getting me up to date on what played out behind the scenes on social media. If you missed it, there's a full update in regards to that. You can also hear our live recaps and special episodes on the Kempire podcast. All right, before we get to the Real Housewives of Potomac of it all and the tea I'm going to spill. Oh, yeah, Stacey, buckle up. Buckle up, Stacey. Shame. Married to Medicine. So their mid-season trailer has been released by Bravo. If you missed it, you can watch it over at our friends at OMFG Reality TV on Twitter and on Instagram, okay? And Nash says, call name Kemp, rewrite at dawn. I'm going to be speaking, okay, in a second. So Married to Medicine. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see their mid-season trailer, which does look good. You know we love Married to Medicine. I can't wait till next season when there is no Phaedra of it all. Okay? I am so over Phaedra. I'm good on Phaedra. Where's my Phaedra photo? There was a Phaedra photo that I had. If I can find it, here it is. I'm so good on Phaedra. We don't need Phaedra to come back next season. Honestly, if you missed it, we did yesterday talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta's season 16 trailer. That wasn't giving. A lot of you had the same feelings that I had in regards to that trailer. fine. It's definitely giving Love and Hip Hop. I feel as if, especially based off the promo photos for Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's like they leaned in to Love and Hip Hop, because you're not telling me that you sat there with a very similar color scheme behind them. Even the color scheme, not just the outfits, gave Love and Hip Hop. But okay, they maybe Bravo was leaning into their Love and Hip Hop era. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, Married to Medicine, as you know, they last week's episode, we see them travel to Key West for their group trip. As you know, we already knew that there was going to be some sort of physical fight between King, Quad Man, and Dr. Gregory, her ex-husband, who's now married to Sweet Tea, a.k.a. Letitia. Okay? So in the trailer, I just want to kind of go through some of what played out in the trailer, and then we can talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I did drop the call-in link for Royal Court members and senior royals. You have first access on the community tab. Team Kempire members, I'll drop the call link for you guys shortly. Live chat, once we get up to a certain amount of likes, I will drop the call link for you guys. Okay. So apparently there's going to be some sort of Bridgerton party that's going to be thrown. They start off the mid-season trailer with that for Married to Medicine. We see that Apollo and Shake know each other. We already knew that. We see them give pounds to each other. We also see Phaedra in the trailer say, why are you so concerned with who I'm dating? I just feel as if Apollo has an agreement with Phaedra. I think they do co-parent very well. I think they're in a good place. I think the scheme that they allegedly had years ago, they're playing it out again here on television. I think it gives Apollo an opportunity to make money. I wouldn't be surprised that she's paying him to be on this show. Not another housewife paying someone to be on reality television. It's a theme today.
What is this, honey?
It's a theme. So Phaedra has that reaction. We see King and Dr. Gregory get into it. But when I say King and Dr. Gregory get into it, we see King lunging and running for Dr. Gregory. And we see Dr. Gregory doubling back like just put some comedy music behind it. Okay. And then on the beach, we see Dr. Contessa, Phaedra, and Dr. Mimi embracing like a circle, not a circle jerk. Come on, shut up. Okay, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, shut up. Embrace her in this circle, and they're praying on her because you know, Sweet Tea probably had some sort of meltdown because you could already see it on her face. She had some sort of meltdown, and they're wrapping her up in prayer. All right. Phaedra, in another scene, this particular scene, says that Heavenly is the devil's daughter. I just find it so funny when Phaedra calls anyone devilish or a liar. And I'm just like, and I don't say that lightly. We've seen the history. Like, I have not forgotten about the whole candy of it all. So when you call someone a devil or you call someone a liar, I'm just like, okay, pot, kettle, meet each other. All right. So in another scene, Phaedra says that, that Heavenly, look, and I'm not doubting, a lot of you call her hellishly. Heavenly, she calls Heavenly the devil's daughter. King has another scene with Quad talking about he's not going to be, I guess, moving into her house because, she has this big, beautiful home. I guess this is them just unpacking their own personal story. He's not going to move into her house. He says that's not the natural order of things. How do you guys feel about that? I think even if it was reversed, I know typically nowadays people are like, oh no, it's okay for a woman to move into a man's home. I don't know how you guys feel about the reverse, but I think in 2025, either or, like, let's buy something together. If I was moving in with anyone, it would only be for practical reasons. Like, okay, your lease is up, or I just signed a new lease and that's why we can't move out. You know what I mean? Unless you're in a different tax bracket and you're like, whatever, I can just get out of the lease or whatever. So in this day and age, for me, practicality outweighs any sort of traditional or natural order of things. How do you guys feel about King now? You saw him with his shirt off, so shut up. You saw him with the shirt off and you were blinded. You saw him with the shirt off and you were like, he's not misogynistic. I love him. I know what you guys were saying. He's cute. Jamaican from New York. No, he's not my cousin that I know of. I don't know. Look, could be for all I know. So he said that's not the natural order of things. I have to see the full conversation, okay, before I judge him completely. But for practicality, I understand why Quad would not want to jump and move in with a man that's not her husband. But I could also understand him not wanting to move in her home, unless he already has a home. Unless he already has like a rental or something like that, then it makes more sense. Okay, let me go live with you until we decide or build something of our own. Ask Toya. She'll help you out find the house. All right. So we see that in there. And then we see Dr. Contessa bring up that there's a restraining order. So you remember Heavenly had spilled some tea that someone had filed a restraining order. I'm assuming that it's Dr. Gregory. Because based off of what the trailer is showing, that he may have called the police. Again, it's just a trailer. But did the trailer do what Real Housewives of Atlanta's trailer was supposed to do? Get you excited about what's to come on this new season? I will say my interest is a little perked. I'm not going to say that it was the best trailer ever, but my interest is a little perked up. I'm like, okay, what's going to play out? I'm actually looking forward to seeing Fraudra leave. Just saying. Okay. Jan says, did Kemp already discuss Stacey? No, I'm saving the best for last because I have tea to spill. I'm saving the best for last. And if you were at the DC show, you remember everything that Stacey said on stage, right? Right? You remember everything. You remember the questions that I asked her. You remember her answers. You remember she kept on touching me, and I said, don't touch me. I was being facetious at the time, but now if I see her, I'm like, don't touch me. Anyways, moving along. So that was the Married to Medicine trailer. If you had to rate the Married to Medicine mid-season trailer, how would you rate it? I thought it was good. It sparked my interest, but it still hasn't changed my mind about Dr. Gregory and Sweet Tea on the show. I'm kind of over them. To be honest, they're just not connecting in a real way on television with this crew. Dr. Mimi and her husband, again, they haven't shown a lot of them. So honestly, bring back Audra. Just saying. I keep saying it. Maybe one day it will happen. Sidebar, I did get some tea. I'll wait. I'll wait till I have that guest on the show. Because it goes back to what I've been saying. I know a lot of us like to call these reality TV personalities boring. We have to remember that they're not in control of what production and the network wants to share on television. So a lot of stuff that we want to see, and we always like, well, they had no storyline this season, that you know of. Just saying. All right. Moving along. Let's get to what we really want to talk about, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's easy and it's free. We're almost at 200 likes. Okay. And if you're a member of the channel, I've already dropped the call-in link for you guys on our community tab for our Royal Court members and our team and our senior royal. So shout out to you guys for the support. If you are a Team Kempire member, I'm going to drop the call-in link for you guys here. I won't be here long, y'all, because I have to be live again at about 9 o'clock. And it's about to be 7 p.m. Eastern here in New York. Okay? So let me drop the call-in link for our Team Kempire members. Just drop that live chat. I'll let you know what I decide. Okay? All right. In regards to when we will drop the call-in link for you guys. Okay. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac's reunion. So earlier today, they released the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. The women look great. All right. Karen was there in spirit. And I told you, I based on how they were describing this reunion, remember Andy Cohen says that this reunion might be as good as season 5's, if not better. And we all said, lies, the lie. But I said, I will wait and see. I want to see it play out before I make any final judgments. And the trailer was good. The trailer actually probably was better than the entire season. Right? Didn't the trailer make you kind of go, okay, the reunion might actually be good. The season has been mid. It hasn't been terrible, but it's sort of started off really good and now it's sort of like waning. Okay? So let me just kind of go through the details before I spill any tea. So at the top of the reunion, we see that Karen sends a video message and the group reacts to that video message. So we do see Karen in her home sending some sort of message. And remember, in the reunion, in the interviews that what Dr. Wendy did and Andy did, I think I even asked Stacey at the DC show about Karen. And apparently Karen was sort of there in spirit. No, Karen was there via video. So she must have sent some sort of video message. I'm assuming this was her video message letting people know that she is going into rehab. She's since left rehab. According to court documents, she was supposed to get out of rehab on the 28th. I tell you, 28th, the day before she was supposed to be originally sentenced. Now she fired her original legal team, hired a new one. She couldn't speak to them while she was in rehab, so this is why they filed for an extension. They're supposed to go next month, Black History Month, for her sentencing. Okay. So she does, she looks very sad, very unhappy. All the women, including Giselle, they were like, we're mean to each other, but I do love the woman. Okay. Nasser says, was it pre-recorded? I'm assuming her video was pre-recorded. Because remember when the message came out that Karen did not attend the reunion, they said that she was already in rehab. Okay. During the reunion, though, they do have a picture of Karen at the reunion with them at all times. Hold on, They do have a picture. At one point, Karen's picture's in front of Ashley's lumps, or her nubs, her corns, look, her bunions, okay? So Karen makes the rounds during the reunion, all right? So she's there in spirit. So this is what they were hinting at. So Karen does send a message to the ladies before the reunion, and there is a picture of Karen at the reunion. Giselle, you should have put that right next to you, right in that little crevice where it's between you and Andy, because please understand, no matter how we feel about Karen, if she was at the reunion, you would have been second chair again this year. Woo, child. Mm-mm. Whoa. Just saying. Can we be honest? All right. So the other things that play out during the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. All right. We have, so Karen sends in the video. Wendy, we're assuming it has something to do with Karen and probably the body cam footage and things like that. She was like, that confirms that is not my friend. We're assuming that is referencing Karen and what Karen did getting behind the wheel. This might make this reunion better than season 5 because there's a plot twist when it comes to Karen's DUI. There was a man with Karen when he hightailed it. Wait, come on, hold on.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, means everything.
I wasn't ready for that information that there was a man, allegedly, Mia says Karen's boyfriend, with her at the time of her accident, but he left? So were they both drunk? And then you had poor Ray come out in the middle of the night to come get you? OMG. What? Who, what, where? Wait a second, though. So was she really behind the wheel of the car, or was the man driving it, and was the man actually sober? Wait. Look, who knows? Who knows? Because then I'm thinking to myself, well, it goes back to the speculation, some of the things that she said while she was being arrested and while she was in the cop car with him. And she says, the only thing I did wrong was the driver. And a lot of you speculated, was she telling on herself then? Oh my goodness, I could run wild with the speculation right now. So if the man was actually driving, Karen actually wasn't driving. But she was inebriated and is now taking the fall for her boyfriend because she didn't want the boyfriend. This is speculation. This is not fact. She didn't want the boyfriend. She knew if the boyfriend was there, that would have made it into headlines that she was with Blue Eyes, allegedly. What? So that comes up during the reunion that allegedly there was a guy in the car with Karen at the time of her accident, and he left the scene only for poor Ray to come out of his bed at 70-something years old. Is he 70-something or 80-something? I can't even keep up. Out of his bed to help her. I don't know. Veronique says, did the man have blue eyes? I don't know. Okay. We're going to continue with what played out, and then I'm going to spill some tea. All right? So, of course, a lot of us were saying, what is this reunion going to be about? It's going to be all about Mia. All about Mia. So we see every single person seems to turn on Mia during the reunion. All right? And they all said that everything that she said was fabricated. It was a lie. They also talk about her breakup with Ink. Wendy calls out, it seems as if you changed your plans when you saw that your plan with Ink and that relationship wasn't working out. And Giselle's like, if the breakup was even real with Ink. Remember, Ashley also said that on Watch What Happens Live. So it seems like everyone is attacking Mia during the reunion. Then you see behind the scenes with Andy Cohen and Mia, he says it seems like you're having a what did he call it? A shame spiral. Let me spill a little tea. So according to a source, because remember when we saw the reunion photos and we talked about them and judged them, when we talked about them? Well, according to a source, Mia leaves the reunion and doesn't return. So that's probably why we didn't get a photo. I don't know why you guys haven't learned to take the photo beforehand. Allegedly, according to a source, they're saying that Mia storms off the reunion stage and doesn't return. She probably storms off the stage because she probably can't justify her lies. She's not a good liar. Let's be honest. Mia is not a good liar. She's never been a good liar. I don't think there's ever been a lie that Mia has said that has convinced us. So yeah, word on the street. As you saw in the reunion trailer, everyone is coming for Mia. Everyone seems to be coming for Mia. And I'm thinking this is why Andy Cohen goes backstage and he said, it seems as if you're having a shame spiral. I've never heard of a shame spiral. Andy, tell us more. So I'm assuming that's when maybe they decided, because her reaction to everyone coming for her, she decided not to continue with the reunion. I try to get this tea when we did the reunion looks, because I was like, why? Something tells me there's a reason why Mia was not a part of the, taking the actual photos of her dress. Well, word on the street, she left the stage and didn't return. Wow.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
How do you feel about that? I don't know when exactly during the reunion she leaves. I don't know if she's a part of the majority of the reunion, but that's the word on the street. Someone said, woo, 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 Mia.
Woo, woo, woo.
Okay. All right. So that's not the only thing that happens, because you may recall, if you listen to the tea, I think Andy Cohen said this. He says in like the 11th hour, some information comes in and it will shock everyone. And in the reunion trailer, you see everyone go like, wait a minute. We see behind the scenes Happy Eddie with Greg. Yeah. How y'all feeling about Greg? Wait, hold on. Where's my, I have a photo of them and I can't seem to, here it is. First of all, this picture is not edited. This is from the actual footage that they show. Why does Happy Eddie, look like a walking Facetune? Like the face is perfection. Okay? All right? Eddie looks good. Come on, one round for Eddie. Come on. I mean, they're a gorgeous couple. And look, I've seen Eddie up close and in person. He is very good looking in person as well. Okay? So Eddie apparently FaceTimes with TJ. Because remember, if you came to the DC show, we were asking a lot about TJ. I kept on insinuating, oh, you and TJ broke up. You and TJ broke up. She never denied it. For those of you that were at the DC show, she never denied it. Stacey never denied that TJ and her had broken up. Look. Well, there's more. So as you see from the trailer, Eddie FaceTimes with TJ, and he's like, why aren't you here? And so, of course, Dr. Wendy really was like the moderator this season, like holding people accountable, bringing up information. I was like, okay. So she brings it up that Eddie spoke with TJ, and she spills some tea that I'm going to spill for you guys. Sorry if you don't want a spoiler alert. So Stacey was like, TJ would never say that. You want to know what TJ said? You want to know what TJ said? Wait a minute. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, guys. Don't get you a TJ. Get a real boyfriend. Get you something for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it may be. Rose Forever is sponsoring today's live recap. Roses that will last you at least a year. Okay? These still smell so fresh. And of course, we've gotten you a discount code Kempire20 for $20 off your order. Literally, Valentine's Day is 2 weeks away. 2 weeks. Go get you something. More information on Rose Forever will be in the description. Okay. And we will be live later today for our special dating and astrology live. So you guys get your stories together, get your questions, your lessons, all of that together. Okay, back to this. Okay. So you saw from the trailer that Eddie FaceTimed with TJ, and they're like, why aren't you here? And then Dr. Wendy brings the information to the reunion. And then we see the chant, bring Eddie out, bring Eddie out. Do I have that picture? Wait a second. I do have that picture. Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. Where is my pictures? Lord, is this it? No, not that one. Is it this one? No, it wasn't that. Where are my pictures? Please hold. Because, here it is. I think this is it. Yes. This is when they're jumping up and down. Bring Eddie out. Come on, everybody in the chat, just post, bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie. Come on, everybody. Bring Eddie out. 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 I'm sorry, y'all. So they bring Eddie out, I guess, before the other... Ray wasn't there. So I guess it was really only Greg and Eddie. Damn, sad for us. Everybody in the chat said, come on, the Palo Santo, come on. Thank you, y'all. And replay crew, just in the comment section, in all caps. This is the one time you can use all caps, not the live chat, but the replay crew. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie. Look, I got to like the Palo Santo again. The real stuff, not the Temu version. Okay. So Eddie comes out and spills the tea, and everyone reacts. They're like, oh! Well, you want to know what Eddie told us, or what TJ told Eddie? He says the reason he's not at the reunion, according to my sources, allegedly, Stacey's behind on payments. He said that she was 2 months behind on his payments to be her pretend boyfriend. I know you're not surprised. That has been a lot of you saying that's what you believe. You don't believe that. Shout out to our friends over at TV Deets. They had posted about this as a blind item that maybe Stacey had leaked her being on Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember, if you were at the DC show, I asked her that. She was just like, no. She's like, I've been in television a very long time. Don't you think I'm smarter than that? Did I believe her when she said that? No. I tell you, I know an Aries woman better than y'all know yourselves. Please understand that. Tasha says, Kempire, log off right now. So when Happy Eddie spoke with TJ allegedly says that she was 2 months or 2 months or 2 payments behind on paying to be the boyfriend. Remember, Layla Lynn told us when she came through on the channel a few weeks ago, she says, he's like the only actor I ever saw on his IMBD post his sexuality. He wants people to know that he can play straight, okay?
What is this, honey?
So you remember, if you were at the DC show, now we're looking at where I asked her the questions, and then I kept on insinuating until you and TJ are over. She never denied it. Because my thing is, if her and TJ were still together, she would have said during the DC show, no, TJ and I are still together. We're still good. You may have also seen the preview for this week's episode where she's hanging out with her makeup artist and her good friend. And he's also sort of like questioning this relationship. Okay. But here's the other stuff. So apparently, allegedly, Stacey has been paying TJ. Come on, wait. I still got my picture here. Where's my TJ picture? Come on. Who's an actor, but I told you, the minute we found out that he was an actor and not just some guy from QVC that she used to work with, I said, I was like, that's not good. An actor? Okay. So apparently he said the reason why he didn't show up, allegedly, TJ didn't show up to the reunion was because Stacey had not paid him in 2 months. Okay. Allegedly. Also, word on the street, Stacey had denied during our live show. She never denied being a Housewives fan, meaning that she's watched the show before. But apparently, I guess she may have been telling other people that she had not been watching the show. And apparently she's been a fan. She's been allegedly trying to get on since season 3. I'm not shocked by that. What I am shocked at is that our girl, our Palo Santo, is turned out to be a fraud. A fraud. That is so disappointing. Because look, I don't believe any of the new housewives are giving us 100% of who they are. But for you to pull a whole man that we've had to drag, we didn't have to drag him. Ooh, we didn't have to do that. He chose to do that. But he got paid, allegedly. And she denied on the reunion stage. She's like, TJ wouldn't say that. And I don't know if TJ knew he was being filmed. She's like, TJ wouldn't say that. So that's when they bring the information. And that's why you see everyone in the cast react. You hear TJ say, she hasn't paid me. Damn, Stacey. Asawi, I love you. Not really. Yeah. So our Palo Santo apparently is the fake kind. The type that you buy from Temu. Wow. And I know a lot of you coming out, I knew it all along. I knew it. All right, fine, you knew it. I was trying to have hope and believe in someone. But does this mean that you don't want to see her come back next season? Honestly, if it wasn't the TJ of it all, and it was just maybe she lied about leaking her story to the press, I could get over that. What I can't get over is that you brought a full-on relationship that we all could see, even Stevie Wonder could see, he did not like you, or he was not interested in you. And you try to bamboozle us. And then you try to make friends. Hey, Kempire, I see that you're going to be in DC. I'd love to meet up. For what, Stacey? We're not friends. We've never interacted. But the housewives do this. She's not the first. She won't be the last. Melissa's done it too. Melissa, I love when they start following you and they like your photos because they want me to know that they're watching. Hey, Dr. Contessa. Asawi, I love you. Come on. I know. Look, this is what they do. Look, I think they think I'm stupid. And the worst thing you could ever do to a tourist is to act as if we don't know what you're doing. It's just that sometimes I will play along if I'm bored. So I know what your intention was by slipping in my DMs. I know what your intention was by coming to the show. Okay? But I truly, genuinely liked her on the show. I did have questions about her relationship with TJ and her authenticity. And I was like, come to the show. You're a newbie. I like you on the show. Maybe you'll answer some of the questions. Only for you to be a liar.
Lies! The lie!
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see at the reunion if the tea that I was given is 100%. But what do you think happened? Why was TJ not there? What do you think TJ would say? Oh, we broke up? Well, word on the street, that's not what he said. If you remember the channel, we did drop the call-in link on our community tab, live chat. We have quite a few of you here. Almost 1,800 of you. Hey, y'all. Let's get to 500 likes, and I'll drop the call-in link for the general audience, but I'm going to get to our members in just a second. Don't forget the Kempire After Dark live experience is returning to New York City on Friday, February 21st, featuring our girls, the Brooke Ashley, and allegedly Stephanie will be joining us to answer some of your legal pop culture questions. So stay tuned for that. Ticket information is available in the description, and there is a live stream option for that show as well. Okay? And again, Rose Forever is sponsoring today's live show. Let me say thank you. We have quite a few super chats, and we don't take that lightly. So thank you to our channel members, and thank you to those of you that send super chats, Venmos, Cash Apps, all of that. We appreciate the support. You can also support just by liking today's video. Miranda says, thank you for the super chat, Miranda. Miranda says, was it Blue Eyes in regards to the alleged other man that may have been in the car with Karen Huger? And she says, hashtag free Ray. I feel bad for Ray. Do I think he's completely innocent? No, but he's innocent in regards to that. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Danielle says that's what she's paying for do better. Wait, that's what she's paying for? Do better, Stacey. My thing is, you couldn't even get a better actor. There's a reason why he's a Z-list actor that we never heard of before. You could have at least gotten a better actor. Honestly, I wish you just would have shown up and talked about your divorce. But I think these producers make these housewives feel as if they need to bring a relationship on the show. Gracie, thank you so much for the super chat. Gracie says, give her the same Kenya Walter treatment as we're doing. If you follow me on Twitter, that was what I said. I was like, wow, didn't know that TJ and Walter were so much alike. Tyler, thank you so much for the super chat. Tyler says, Taurus villain season. No, era. Season comes and goes, and era is a little bit longer. Thank you, Tyler. Love Calm Peace, thank you so much for the super chat. Love Calm Peace says, is this the type of relationship you want when you have your companionship? I'll do it for you. She's talking about my lavender wedding that's going to happen when I'm 94 years old and on my deathbed. Is this the type? Honestly, look, like in all fairness, Taria says she's going to be my lavender wife. But Taria, I've got a line of women that are lined up to be my lavender wife when I'm 94. Okay. Actually, this is the companionship I'm talking about. I could look. Come on, Stacey. I mean, even though you're a liar, she's an Aries woman, though, and we've debated: are Aries women liars? No, but they have an interesting relationship with the truth. I know Aries women like a book. So, again, did I believe Stacey 100%? Queen T, thank you so much for the super chat. Queen T says that explains him being rude. He probably was mad about not getting paid on time. I wonder how much do you pay a man to be your fake boyfriend on Real Housewives of Potomac? Because how much does she get paid to be on the show? Damn. Gracie, thank you so much for another super chat. Gracie says, Kempire, I said this weeks ago Stacey was a fraud. I know a lot of you said it. Okay. Can I pretend to believe in love? Danielle, thank you for another super chat. Danielle says she should have used Klarna to pay TJ. Damn, not Klarna. Shay, thank you so much for the super chat. Shay said, maybe this is what Mia had over her, hence why she went against Karen last episode. Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility, but again, her justification, which I appreciated, was that they were talking about Mia's kids. So maybe not. I don't believe that Mia had anything necessarily over her. But you never know. You never know. D, thank you so much for the super chat and for being a member. D says, was Walter not... No, because we would have felt the same way. Was Walter not available? He didn't talk until Kenya started taking shots at his sexuality. This is so crazy. Doreen, thank you so much for the super chat. Doreen says, Charisse defended Karen in OK Magazine today. But she was dragging Karen in another interview the other day. I can't with Charisse. I can't take Charisse seriously if she's now backpedaling on the Karen of it all. She was literally just in the magazines dragging Karen. But okay. Now I really want to know, was there a man in Karen's car the day of her accident? Because maybe she was actually being responsible and he was driving the car, but she's now taking the heat for it. But look, but there still was an accident. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I believe that, but here we are. All right. So if you remember the channel, we've already dropped the call link on the community tab. We have a few people backstage already. Let me put up my disclaimer so that we can get to some of these callers really quickly, because we are going to be live again at 9 p.m. Eastern, as what's his face would call it. All right. The opinions of the callers do not represent the opinions of myself, the Kempire LLC, or our sponsors, and everything that they say is alleged. Okay. And they agree not to use any profanity, derogatory comments, etc., etc. All right? Moving along. Let me bring up O'Shea first. Hold on one second. O'Shea. O'Shea, what did you want to share about all of what's played out this evening?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, thanks. The Married to Medicine trailer looks very good. I'm very excited for the rest of the season.
Okay.
And for the Potomac trailer, I'm just going to be a hater for one quick second. I don't appreciate Ashley and Wendy deciding to do some work in the reunion when they did nothing all season long. I really don't. And even the gang up with Mia, even though, none of us cared for Mia's storyline and allies and stuff, but had the 8 of you collectively done something this season, we would probably had more to talk about. And there would be more for a focus on something. So that's just my hating comments about that for a second. But though I am excited to see it. And shame, I think Stacey should come back.
I know, I still like her, but I hate the fact that she would do that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that she does. She has such a nice personality. So it's unfortunate that she did that. Also with like a poor actor. Like if she found someone like believable, had like an NDA, like how Kenya and Phaedra do, that would have been better. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see all what's going to happen. But thanks, Ever.
Thank you, O'Shea. Take care. So shady. Dollface Mo says, bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. Now, Wendy and Eddie are going to make a shirt like that now. Bring Eddie out. Come on. Anyways, let's bring up Winter next. The new girlfriend of Ken from Love and Marriage Huntsville. What's going on, Winter?
Stop. But all right, Stacey, I give her grace. I always had a funny feeling about her because I never trust somebody who's just too like chipper all day and just like, oh my God. I don't like people like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the New York in, it's the New York in me. Like, I always feel like they're a liar. Like, this is like a phone you putting up. No, like something's up. So, but then I was like, she's an Aries. So I felt like, why would she lie? Like, we are known. Well, I don't know what you said earlier. Talk about Aries women got a problem with the truth. I mean, my little boos have told me that, but that's not true.
Oh,
We'll say that for the
let's
next
see.
one. But I was just like, come on, like you're a beautiful woman for you to lie, really, Stacey. Like your divorce could have been a good enough story. That's a classic housewife line, like storyline, like divorce, not learning how to be like single, dating. Like, come on.
I wonder production
Like-
made her feel like that wasn't enough. And it makes me believe
That's
the
true, too.
rumors that she probably told them that she was still married, but then she was going through the divorce. She denied it during our DC show, but
And then
now
she
I'm
lied
believing
in your
it.
face like that.
Right to my
Come
face, and then she had the
on.
nerve
Like,
to
don't
touch
lie.
me.
Don't lie,
Touch
girl.
me.
Yeah. And then poor Karen, they got her little photo there. I'm like, dang, Karen, this is how you come out. Like, you was the grande dame. Like, I'm really disappointed in her. But you know what? I think that if she comes back that's a bad picture. If she comes back next season, she needs to still be held accountable. Like, don't try to brush over next season. Like, okay, like, and just try to move on with the next storyline. No, we need you to own up to your faults, and you need to take accountability and stop treating Ray like that because he don't deserve that. Okay.
He had to get out his bed at 11 o'clock at night.
poor
Mind you, I'm not even his age,
Like,
and I don't want to
poor
get out of
Ray
my
looked
bed.
So tired and fed up in that video. Like, this girl got me out my bed. So yeah, I'm over it. Stacey, I'm gonna give her another chance. But next season, we need some real storyline, or she gotta go.
Yeah. Real, Stacey,
Right.
I know you watch. Real storyline.
Yeah, we know you watching, girl. You making us Aries look bad. That's all I had to say.
Thanks, Winter. Bye. Oh, okay. There was something else that I wanted to mention that I saw someone say in the live chat, and I can't remember now. Yes, please, Mama Ellie, if we can do timestamps, I'm sure our replay crew would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Jacqueline, thank you so much for the super chat. Jacqueline says, Stacey needs a refund. I never bought that crap. Here's the thing. This is the thought that I just had. I think, we said that she should have hired a better actor, but maybe hiring someone she knew that she would not be attracted to and might not be attracted to her was a safer bet. Because remember, you're still being intimate with this person on the show. And I wouldn't be surprised if production were like, we're not falling for this relationship. You guys need to be a little bit more lovey-dovey. I'm not saying that's fact. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me. Sorry, Lorraine. She's a producer. But I'm going to be honest. Austin, thank you so much for the super chat and for being a member. Austin says, Stacey, the fact that you picked him to be your man tells me all I need to know. Please go away from me with this. But again, this just goes back to what I was saying. She probably felt safer choosing him as the person. He just wasn't a good actor. She should have gotten someone like Shamar Moore. Okay, let me bring up Nasra. Nasra, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
Alma, how are you?
Good. So the Karen passenger situation, we have to remember that it was Ashley that dropped that tea.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like she's adding a little sauce to the situation. It's bad enough Karen is going through enough. I think she's going to go to jail. I'm not happy with her DUI, but we have to give her a little bit of grace. Like, come on. Like, now you're adding sauce to it. There was some passenger. I'm going to watch that reunion because I want to know, too, like, what was the rumor? Like, tell us more.
Yeah, like, are there facts?
Right. Like, is this real? Is this true?
Yeah.
And I got a question for Stacey. Where was the NDA? You a grown-ass woman. You know better. Come on. If you were going to get this man to lie and to make a fool, like, you knew you were doing this lie, and he snitched on you. He's disgusting. Like, at least don't snitch. Like, keep it to yourself what the arrangement was.
Yeah.
But I still want her to come back. I love her. I can't.
I feel conflicted.
I'm twerking on a fence like you, Kempire. I like her. I really do.
See, here's the thing. I like her, Nasra. The part that I don't like, I would have been okay if we found out that she leaked her being on Real Housewives of Potomac. I just feel like this lie is a big one.
It is.
Like, what was real?
I'm hoping that we look over it. She's beautiful. We'll let this go. We're gonna work it out.
What?
I'm wrong. I know this. I feel this way. I can't help it. I like her. If I like you, I'm gonna let you slide a little bit. Sorry.
Well, hopefully you'll let me slide.
Absolutely, Kempire, you can do no wrong in my eyes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Apparently, because if you still writing for Stacey, and I haven't lied like this to y'all. Oh, God. All right. Thank you, Nasra.
All right. Thanks, Kempire. Bye.
Y'all ain't right. Okay. Nash says you don't get refund on clearance purchases. You're right. When you're right, you're right. All right. Live chat. I did agree that I was going to drop the call link for you guys in the live chat. So there you go. I just dropped the call link for you guys. All right. Keep liking the video if you haven't already. We're talking about the mid-season trailer for Married to Medicine. We're also talking about the reunion trailer for Real Housewives of Potomac. Replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts and some of the tea that I spilled in regards to what it was. I'm sure a lot of you are not surprised, right? Right. All right. Let me bring up Lee next. Hold on, Lee. Lee, what did you want to share? Lee, you're muted. Lee, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Hey. Okay. This is a bunch of tea, Kempire. This is a bunch of tea. But this is kind of like iced tea a little bit, because who was really thinking that that was really her boyfriend? My only thing is, okay. My only thing is, I was not expecting her to hire this boy. Hello? I thought that was her friend.
Doing it for her free?
You did not need to spend coins on that, Stacey. You did not need to spend any type of coins on that.
Yeah. I agree. And look, it gave him an opportunity. A lot of us didn't even know who he was. Just saying.
Right.
Uh-oh. Lee, we lost Lee. Damn, Lee, call back. Oh, wait, let me bring Lee back up. Lee, what you were saying? Sorry, we lost you.
Oh, I was just saying, why would she hire a Z-list celebrity? If you're going to hire somebody, put that money to work and hire at least a B-list celebrity. Now I'm thinking, is she even getting a divorce?
No, she's definitely getting a divorce. But here, no, I don't think she would lie about that, because would your husband allow you to parade another man and a fake divorce? I don't know. Oh, we lost Lee. Look, we keep losing you, Lee. I don't know what's going on, Lee.
Oh, no. I'm going to drop out, but that's all I had to say anyways.
Thank you, Lee. Take care. All right. We're going to, again, we have a long line backstage. So because these are our members, Kimberly and Coco. After that, I'm going to put the timer on for everyone else. All right. Shout out to our members. Kimberly, what did you want to share? Kimberly, you're muted.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing? Hey, Kimberly, tourists from Wisconsin.
Yes.
I'm so sad because maybe we just simple. Are we simple? I think us tourists are smart. But here's the thing, because I knew something was wrong with him. Obviously, his relationship was really weird. I mean, I'm not crazy, but I thought that, I'm like, if you're going to lie, can you at least get a better actor, as everyone has said? But I'm thinking, I want more than that. I want truth. I want, why not just say, even do what you did? Go ahead and hire your B-list actor, boyfriend, or whatever. And then why not come clean? When you like the girls and say you're scared, once you get the gig, can't you have an on-screen breakup or something? Because she even had that man on Watch What Happens Live. Why? When she knew nobody else liked him. So now
I'm so glad she did, because he gave us this moment. Come on.
I don't know, but I'm dramatic, I guess, but in this, I'm still, as you know, Candace Stan over here from last Dylan Bassett Stan over here. So I was begrudgingly watching this season anyways. And then I liked her. So I was just like, she's gay. Okay, I'm going to shut up. But anyways, I liked her. So I kind of got me pulled in, mostly for her, because the rest of the folks, her and Wendy.
Yeah.
But, Wendy's acting a little bit like a pick-me. I'm going to end this phone call. I'm just disappointed. I'm just saying lie better. Or have a breakup, or come clean towards the end. I can understand not want to talk about your divorce the whole time, but when you're doing the final party, can't you come clean at some point?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm done. Sorry.
Thanks,
I'm disappointed.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we're going to bring up Coco in just 1 second. I did want to bring this up. The Queen's doll says, "Is she really celibate?" So if you came to the DC show, I called her out on stage. I said, "You're an Aries woman. You ain't celibate." Who remembers? Who came to the DC show? The DC show people in the live chat or the replay, please confirm that some of the things that I called her out on stage. Because I said, you are an Aries woman. I know Aries women. You're not celibate. Okay. Not to say that Aries women can't be celibate. I was like, no, you're not celibate. Nope. Okay. Dr. Miss Honey, thank you for the super chat. Dr. Miss Honey says the new preview with Stacey and her BFF AJ is hilarious. Yes, we talked a little bit about that. But also, AJ used to do all the girls' hair in Chicago, and he always kept a beard. So maybe that's how they roll. Dr. Miss Honey. What? So even her friend used to keep a beard? Was he carrying himself different back then? Never mind. I'm leaving this alone. Black men in the closet. I can't. Thank God for 2025, man. People can live out loud. Well, maybe. Look. Tyler, thank you so much for the super chat. Tyler says, they're playing with God. Yes, because they kept on saying that they're doing this for religion and blah, 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 blah. And they're lying. You brought up a good point. They lying on God's name. All right, let me get to the rest of these callers because I got to go. All right, Coco, we're going to bring up next. Coco, what did you want to share? And thank you for being a member.
Oh, my goodness, Kempire. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, my goodness. I was there Friday at the DC show, and yes, she is not celibate at all. You said don't touch me like 20 times because she real touchy feely. He's like, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I was like, oh God, he's serious. He was talking like really serious stuff. Okay, and answer me this. I came in the chat in the live late, about maybe 10 minutes in. So was it Karen that said somebody else was driving?
Well, no, I was speculating that because Ashley brings up in the trailer that there was, I guess, a rumor, we don't know the context, that there may have been a man in the car with Karen and left the scene.
Okay, I want you to go watch the body cam footage, the 30-minute one, because I've been saying it ever since I saw it. At 8 minutes and 8 seconds, right before they put the cuffs on her, it says verbatim. She says, I don't want to take the field sobriety test. Then she said to Ray, are we good? Ray says, I think we're good. You had an accident. You probably had a couple beers and didn't see the medium. And she said, no, I didn't drive the car either. And Ray said, oh. And then she said, for them to hop out, incredible. And then she said, secure you, how are you feeling? And then she asked the officer, can I talk to my husband? And then Ray said, so was he here? Was he here? I'm telling you, you got to listen to it really closely. He said, was he here? And then she said, can I talk to my husband? And the officer said, you can talk to him, but you're not going anywhere. And so she said, no, what you will not do is tell me what to do. And then I put the cuffs on her.
Yes.
Go to 8 minutes and 8 seconds. It's from 8 minutes to 8:40, right before they put the cuffs on her.
Hold on. Please hold. Wait, the 8-minute mark?
Yes, 8 minutes and 8 seconds. It's the 30-minute video right before she gets into the car.
You're not going anywhere, Coco. I'm not going to play the video. I'm going to play the audio for you guys.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Hold on.
You had an accident, just thank God you're not hurt bad or anything like that.
Can I conduct some field sobriety on you, ma'am?
And we'll make the best of it.
No,
you
cannot. All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't.
I can't hear audio.
No, I didn't drive the car either.
You can't hear it on StreamYard, but I think our live chat can hear it. Live chat, please confirm you can hear. Right? Thank you for the timestamps. You're right, though, Coco. She does say that. Let me play it back a little bit.
For them to hop out, incredible, secure you. How are you feeling? He said, was he here?
Wait. Live chat, confirm that you can hear.
Incredible. Because that little car was not that drunk and he driving like that.
Wait, let me just play this. Hold on.
You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either.
She says, I didn't drive the car either.
For them to hop out, incredible. Secure you. How are you feeling?
Why are we just realizing this?
I've been saying this, but nobody want to hear me. They still call me conspiracy theorist and everything. I've been saying this, and I should have said it at the Friday show to you. I really wanted to say it to you, but
this is not you should have said it at the show, but that's not conspiracy. Okay, this is not conspiracy because we literally see her say it. Okay, hold on. Let me play it one more time. Hold on.
No, you cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to hop out was incredible. The security you hired for me did.
She said security that you hired for me did. What is... She says she didn't drive the car. The security that you hired for me did. So where is security?
What I thought she said was for them to hop out, incredible, and it's securing you. I thought she's saying trying to secure you. How are you feeling? And then she said, can I talk to my husband? And then Ray said, was he here? One more time.
So was he here?
She was slurring.
He then says, Ray says, was he here in regards to the security? Let me play this back again. What are we doing today?
The play toy. I know the play. I think the play toy. Ray knows she had play things that he was cool with it, but then he was just like, was he here with you? And he just dipped out on it because she didn't want it to come out. Well, she wouldn't say security because she wouldn't mind saying I had security with me.
Okay, hold on, Coco. For the replay crew, I hope you're watching the entire video and you didn't just watch the beginning, because this is how you miss out on things. Let me just play this part again, because maybe that's why not Karen Hewitt is going to be vindicated.
She's going to jail. She's going to jail for somebody else driving her because she didn't want her to come out.
OMG.
She'll have to go to jail instead of her secret to come out. That she's allowed to have playthings, but she was too drunk that night and they left her there. They dipped out on her.
OMG. Well, thank you, Coco, for bringing this information. You should have brought it a lot earlier, like the DC show.
I know. I was too. I don't know. I was a little shy.
It's okay. We appreciate you bringing it now, though.
Do you remember after the show when you? I met you after the show, and I had my husband with me. He said he cursed you out every night because I had my ear.
Wait, say that last part. You got a little muffled.
My husband said he curses you out every night because I'm always having you on my ear.
Yes.
Him. Yes, that was me. After the show.
I remember. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much.
All righty.
Have a good night.
See if I wasn't crazy or not. I'm like,
you weren't crazy.
All right. Thank you. I feel vindicated myself. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Coco says she feels vindicated. What in the hell? So maybe this is why Karen felt like she would be vindicated. Why are we just figuring this out? And now I'm tying what Ashley said during the reunion, that there may have been another man in there.
You had an accident. Just thank God you're not hurt bad or anything like that.
Can I conduct some field sobriety on you, ma'am?
And we'll make the best of it.
No,
you cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to hop out.
She says, I didn't drive the car either.
Wow. It was incredible. The security you hired for me did.
The security that you hired for me.
So was he here?
She wants to talk to her husband separately from the police officer.
I will talk to my husband.
You can talk to him, but you're not going anywhere.
I know what you will not do is tell me what I can do.
All right, I want to play
Don't, please.
And that's when she's arrested. What in the hell? Okay, Amanda, thank you for the super chat. Amanda says Eddie pulled a Ray. Brian T. Yes. Dr. Miss Honey says AJ had a show called Chicagolicious and was on Millionaire Matchmaker looking for a wife. Shut up. Miss Honey, but that's your name too. But Miss Honey that we saw in the preview for Real Housewives of Potomac was on Millionaire Matchmaker with Patty Stanger looking for a wife.
How you doing?
That's all I'm going to say. Sorry. I mean, you don't need to be sorry. It's actual factual information. Now someone pull the records on that. Why are we spilling so much tea tonight? I spilled some tea. It encouraged you guys to spill tea too? Oh, I love us for real. Okay. Foxy, thank you so much for the super chat. Foxy says, maybe this is the real reason that Karen is claiming that she's innocent. That's what I was thinking to myself. But here's the thing. You should have told the truth. from the beginning. Obviously, she's been lying if there was someone else that was driving the car. But there was still an accident. Was he also inebriated? Okay. Houston Foodie, thank you so much for the super chat. Houston Foodie says security equals boyfriend. Maybe. Guys, we're almost at 600 likes. Don't forget to like the video. It's easy and it's free. Did not expect this tea to drop. Again, for the people that are watching the replay of this, you better watch the entire thing because tea is just dropping galore. Okay? Remember where you heard it first. Cite your sources. Okay? Thanks, Coco. All right, let me get to the rest of these calls because I got to go. Anthony's backstage. We're going to bring Anthony up. Anthony, what did you want to share?
Oh, my goodness. How are you going to put me up after that? Hey, Kempire.
What tea do you got, Anthony?
Anthony from Los Angeles, California. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Thank you. So 2 points for Karen and for, what is her name?
Stacey?
TJ?
Oh,
Stacey, yes, Stacey. I don't know why I was saying. Okay, yeah. For Stacey, I never believed that storyline for a second, but I feel like it's more TJ's part than Stacey's part, just because TJ, especially on Watch What Happens Live. No, I don't believe it at all. I feel like he fumbled, but obviously Stacey, like it was a lie. Like, but at least she didn't drag her ex-husband. She didn't drag her own child. So I'm looking at you, Mia. So at least she was doing this, but I don't know. But I still want her to come back. And then lastly, for Karen, even after all that, I don't even know. But she was still intoxicated. She was still in a vehicle. Like I don't like. She was still. I don't even know after this. But still, I want her to at least just say her apologies, not just to the cast, to the production, but to us as well. Because this whole season was about this. What other storyline did you have going on for yourself? Nothing. So I don't even like Karen. Please do your time. Come back, don't come back. I don't even know anymore. But that's all I have to say.
Thanks,
you,
Anthony. Take care.
Take care.
8K Avery says, you keep missing the part where she said they hopped out. Well, she sounds, she gets a little bit, you can't really understand everything that she's saying, but I'll play it again.
Audio on you, ma'am?
And we make the
No,
best
sir.
of it.
No?
You cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to hop out.
Okay, so that's where we missed it, where she says hop out. She didn't say, he hopped out, or it's clearly she just says hop out after she mentions, what did she say here?
Drive the car either. And
that she didn't drive the car either, and then she says hop out. So this is why people are like, how do we miss that part this entire time? It's all right. Let me get to the rest of these callers. MK's backstage. MK, what did you want to share about this breaking news?
I am speechless. I am gagged. Kempire, I love your community because I'm literally here, mouth wide open. I forgot all my points. I just... Whew. So the trailer for RHOP, the reunion, had me gagged. I was screaming watching it. My husband runs in because he's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's the trailer for the RHOP trailer." And he's like, "Seriously?" And I'm like, "Leave me alone. It's good." I cannot wait to see it. I didn't buy the relationship between TJ and Stacey, but for me it was the episode where he put on the bonnet with the fake Italian accent. It just felt weird and very off and very corny, and I don't know why Stacey would do that. But then I remember when they announced that she was joining the show, they had pictures of her and her husband out there, but then when the show aired, his pictures were blurred. So I'm like, what happened between her announcement and her starting the show? Like, did she not tell him that she had signed them up for the show and he got mad? I don't know, but she could have come on the show as single and fabulous, kind of like Claudia, and just showed this new part of her life. No. I don't get the lying, and I gotta go back and listen to the audio because I was here in backstage and I couldn't hear anything, and just I'm gagged. I love your audience. Yeah. And I'm going to try and come back for the relationship talk, but it's midnight here and it premieres at like 2 a.m. I'm in Scotland.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. MK, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to make it because, I got some advice I want to give. And
Is your husband
I love
Scottish?
the last one. He is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm interested to know how all that happened. And you're over there in Scotland.
I'm gonna tell it.
What, the 90-day fiance?
I was like, just don't listen to this afterwards.
Thanks, MK, for calling in.
All right, bye-bye.
I am so ready for the dating live that we're going to do. Okay, Dorian is backstage. We're going to bring Dorian up next. Dorian, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Hey.
I'm going to make this quick because my food's here, but I wanted to expand a little bit on Charisse talking to OK Magazine. So literally like within an hour or so after the trailer dropped, OK Magazine releases their exclusive with Charisse, and she's just like, Karen already has enough going on. I don't think they needed to bring up that there was another man at the scene that fled. 1 minute they're crying at her video, and the next minute they're speculating about this, and it's just wrong. And I'm like, aren't you the one who brought Blue Eyes to the show and called her the town drunk and all of that stuff? So I just thought it was really rich. And part of me feels like maybe that wasn't Charisse.
The reunion, the trailer drops, and then she did an interview with OK that quickly?
Yes.
Giving thirsty.
And then just one last point, Stacey, I knew something was off when they were at Wendy's party and TJ was all like, oh, don't touch me. And then we saw his IMDb page. And I'm like, between him and Brittany from SLC, they're both just trying to get a Hallmark movie. But I'm going to go now. I'm going to go eat. Bye.
Enjoy, Dorian. Here's the thing. Brittany's become annoying on social media. I don't want to see it. But anyways, Omar's backstage. We're going to bring Omar up next. Omar, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire. All right, you are breaking the news tonight with Karen's video. Karen needs to go to jail. I do not like what she did throughout the season and how she portrayed herself, holier than thou, only for us to see the footage of her acting a fool.
Yeah.
Married to Medicine has been a little slow burn for me. Like, why are we barely seeing the mid-season trailer? We're about to end the season. And also, why bring in a new spouse or that new psychiatrist? Mm-hmm. We barely have seen her, and the season's about to end. Free Wendy Williams. That's it.
I know that's right. Bye, Omar. Bye. Okay, we're going to bring up Amy J next. Amy, what did you want to share?
Oh my God, here I was taking a nap and I missed all of the first part of the live, but I caught that Karen this whole time
innocent
was covering up an affair with Blue Eyes.
And now she's going to
my God, y'all. This is what it comes down to. If she would have had to come and face those women and everyone knew she slept with Blue Eyes, it would have been far worse than them calling her drunk, because it is an institution of marriage.
She gonna go to jail for this?
Holding on to. No, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she thought that she would go to court and just like sob up some story like she did with us. But dang it, we did not hear it. And now it makes sense because she's fighting for this institution of marriage to stay clean. But what if she goes back to court and just tells the truth and say, I wasn't driving, y'all?
It's too late now. You've been convicted. They went through the whole process. I'm not an attorney, but I know that can't happen now.
But she's going to go to jail. She's a true ride or die for Ray and Blue Eyes. She got Ray out of debt and she's going to jail for Blue Eyes. That's a
You
true
know what?
ride or
I
die.
am lighting this Palo Santo because you, Amy, are ridiculous, okay?
She's a true ride or die. Okay, but I didn't hear the first part, but I'm going to go back and watch. So Stacey lied about her whole situation. Thank you. Have a good day.
Look. Goodbye. All right, we're going to bring up Allison next. Allison, you will be our last caller. What did you want to share about all of this breaking news? And
can you hear me okay?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Well, thank you for having us call in. So a couple of things. I didn't see the first part of your live, so I'm not sure if I'm repeating myself, but I think I'm not trying to be shady, but I know that Karen is so vain that part of her reason of not wanting to be in jail isn't just the look, but it's how she's going to look while she's there. She has like traction alopecia. She's not going to be able to wear her wig or her weave, unless someone can, like, I'm rather familiar with the legal processes and the different things about what has to happen when you are incarcerated, but I don't believe she's going to be able to go in with a sew-in or anything glued down. Like, it would have to be gone. And she can't necessarily have the option to wear like a rag or a hairband. So she would look terrible. I mean, well, yeah, look at her here. So that's one thing. Like, I know Karen is too vain to admit that she would have to bear her true physicality. And then in regards to the comment about her possibly having someone else in the car, I personally don't believe it. I think within the whole context of that video, she does at other parts allude to that she was the driver. And the way she was talking to Ray, to me, was as if she was trying to make up an excuse on the spot, being like, come on, Ray, we had the security here. You don't have security. That was a lie. And I feel the way that she's so dedicated to how innocent she is, if someone else was actually driving the car, she would have said it. I think she would have fully drove that man under the bus instead of in that drunken moment when she was trying to just get away like scot-free altogether. I think if it was actually somebody else and she's, there would be fingerprints, there would have been some type of video, some light somewhere, some record to show someone else was driving the car, and we would have known. Media would not have missed it. Yeah. So I don't think it was something that we happened to stumble upon. I think there was just nothing else there.
We were trying to find something for our girl Karen. We were trying to do better than her attorneys did.
I know. Everybody got excited. I was like, wait, y'all, wait. No,
we were doing better than her attorneys did. We were definitely doing better than her attorneys did.
Oh gosh, I know. But her attorneys tried. When you have a difficult client, when you're a defense attorney, you just have to go in and do your job.
Yeah.
So even her firing him, she knows he did a good job. This is just to delay the sentence. It's not about she feels that he failed, or maybe she is delusional. She thinks he failed. I'm not sure, but yeah, she needs to stop with all the hocus pocus and just add some humility and do your time. You did the crime, get it over with.
Okay, fine. You brought us back to reality, Allison. Fine.
Apologies.
She's guilty.
Turn up on the weekend instead. Have fun.
Thanks, Allison. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Y'all are a mess, okay? We thought we solved the case. We thought that we finally vindicated Karen Huger, and we did not.
Lies! The lie!
Shut up! That is so stupid!
I guess not. But she did say what she said, but maybe she was trying to cover up her being behind the wheel of a car. It wouldn't be her first time. We shall see how this will play out during the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9 reunion. I spilled some tea. Hopefully you watched until the end because more tea was spilled, okay? It might have been a little chilly tea, but it's fine, okay? Shout out to all of you. Thank you all for the super chats and the Venmos and the Cash Apps. We have almost 2,000 of you watching. Keep liking the video. It's easy and it's free. Jocelyn, thank you so much for the super chat. Jocelyn says, Jocelyn says, that's why the wig should have been subpoenaed. Come on.
Shut up! That is so stupid!
Oh my gosh, Jocelyn. The Girls Club says, I knew the live would be wild when I joined while Kempire was busting shots. If people can suffer through Mia's lies, then Stacey can come back. You got points. Points have been made. I still want Stacey to come back. I'm just a little hurt. Okay? Just a tad. All right? Can I be hurt? It's like being hurt in a relationship. You just made a new friend and they're lying to you from the jump. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that an Aries lied to me, though. I know you Aries very well. I also know when you're lying to me. I just play along like, yeah, that's the truth. I never point out when I know someone's lying to me. That's for you to figure out. I just know how to deal with you accordingly. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. You, Stacey, you're the problem. Anyways, thank you to our King's Guards for holding us down. Mama Allie has kept the timestamps. We'll be posting that after the live. Please join us for our dating and astrology live. It's really going to be mostly about dating. We include astrology in there, but it's mostly about dating. People sharing their dating stories, their dating lessons. I'm not sharing. This is more about women sharing their experiences because our audience are women. So we're going to talk about, but if you're gay and you're part of the community, or if you're a heterosexual man and you want to call in and share your perspective, Why not? That's how all the women learn too. And I keep telling you, heterosexual men, you need more gay friends to help you. Just saying. All right. I appreciate you all being here. Brooklyn Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. Brooklyn Rose says this live was lit. That's even more funny because Karen says it in the dash cam, not dash cam, in the body cam footage. Lit. All right, y'all. We're almost at 700 likes. Let's get there. Keep liking the video. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all at 9 p.m. Eastern for our dating live. I will see you guys then. I'm going to be late. I need to give me some energy for this. Goodbye, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Podcast. As always, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And for everything Kempire Radio, head on over to KempireRadio.com.